This is Bow to Weather.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is another special report from Bow to Weather. We're actually taking a look at a significant snowfall and precipitation event that's about to happen in the Northeast. And it's actually going to be a serious situation beginning Wednesday and Thursday. And we put together a review, especially for the residents of states such as Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, especially for those residents as a special advisory, because we do see this system moving in pretty quickly, and we do anticipate that there may be some coastal cyclogenesis, meaning that there will be some intensity from the moisture before this system actually makes its way out to off the continental United States. But we are seeing possibly up to 12 to 18 inches of snow, possibly in some regions of the Northeast, as this system moves in the next 24 hours. So that's what we're actually looking for. If you are new to this channel and you do appreciate weather content, please, by all means, go ahead, subscribe, click the subscribe button, click the notification bell so that you can get up to dates, so that we can actually get into this and talk a little bit more about what's actually going to happen. Yes, so we do anticipate high snow accumulation primarily in the Appalachian mountain area at very high levels, but this is actually a model relatively close to the surface. And as you can see, the deep blue is where the system is actually moving in, and this is representative of close to the surface temperature anomalies, meaning you can actually see the drop in temperature as the system moves in. Here we are looking on Wednesday, and if we actually see the significant drop in temperatures as this system moves looking for temperatures to start warming up around Friday or Saturday. But if you actually see the migration of this system moving off the continental United States, but if you were to monitor it for Wednesday and Thursday of this week, you can actually see the significant drop in temperature as a system moves through. So there's going to be quite a bit of an advisory for residents of the regions of Pennsylvania, New York State, even as far as Maine and Vermont and New Hampshire. And it's actually going to impact these regions, this region of states, quite significantly. We are looking at 1 to 3 inches projected for the Charleston area, 12 to 18 inches New York State, 8 to 12 inches in Pittsburgh, 5 to 8 inches of snow in Buffalo, and we do see an impact as far away as Maine, and significant snowfall for Boston, Massachusetts, Hartford, Connecticut. So this is actually the first model we'll be taking a look at. Our next model, we're going to actually take a look at the snowfall accumulation, and then we'll also take a look at two cities. Yes, as we take a closer look at the European model for total snowfall anticipated in the area, we do see significant snowfall activity up to, as we mentioned, in the region of 18 to 21 inches. Here we can see a thickening of the snowfall accumulation here for the Pennsylvania area, and then we take a look at New York State. There's quite a bit of snowfall accumulation, so we do anticipate that there's going to be significant impact of this system on the Mid-Atlantic and the Northeast for Wednesday and Thursday, but eventually it will pull away from the United States, and then warmer temperatures will actually set in over the region over the weekend. We do anticipate that heavy rain, freezing rain, and ice accumulation is possible as far as North Carolina. and Southwest Virginia, and we do expect significant travel disruptions and heavy power outages for this entire region. We do anticipate that as many as 250,000 residents, or possibly more, could be impacted and may face power outages over the course of this short storm. It will actually impact the area significantly over a course of 24 hours. We don't anticipate it will be heavy, wet snow as the previous storm that impacted the region about 2 weeks ago, and that caused significant power outages because heavy, wet snow has a tendency to break limbs of trees and actually disrupt the power grid a lot more than, let's say, lighter impacted snow. So we do have to take a look at the type of snow and the type of a snow accumulation also to determine the level of disruption. But we do anticipate up to 21 inches or more of snow in this area. We're also going to take a closer look at two main cities that are going to be impacted, and we can actually see and pinpoint the exact timeline of when the correlation between the temperature and the pressure, so we can actually see when the exact time, or at least forecast when we anticipate the exact time when the situation will start to change rapidly as the system moves in. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So as we mentioned, we want to take a look at two cities. The first city we're actually going to take that is going to be impacted by this northeastern system that's moving in, significant snowfall event, will be New York City. And we're also going to take a look at Pittsburgh. Both cities are directly in the path of this system moving in. And as you can see, for Monday and Tuesday, this system was eventually making its way into the Northeast and migrating and setting itself up. It's also being pumped by a downward propagation of energies from the Gulf of Mexico, which is kind of fueling some of the moisture into the system. And you can actually see a cold front that is making its way, that has made its way through the state of Florida. At this particular time, you can actually see a band of thunderstorm activity that actually migrates all the way out from the mid-Atlantic all the way down to the South Florida area. But anyway, so we're looking at, first we're looking at New York City here, and we actually see the migration of this northeasterly system moving in. And as we can see this, we monitor the pressure of the area, and we do see a significant drop in the pressure all the way as low as less than 1,010 hectopascals, which basically means that there's going to be a significant low pressure system coming in. And with that, you can see the temperature relatively stays cold, but the pressure as this system makes its way in, which is common for a significant snowfall event, accumulation event, you can actually see the snowfall actually forecasted to start in late Wednesday and in early Thursday morning, and it will a little bit sort of clear up towards the latter part of Thursday. But there you can see the major part of the snowfall accumulation is actually towards the beginning in the night of Wednesday and then the early morning of Thursday for significant snowfall. So for the New York City area, we're anticipating 12 to 18 inches of a snow accumulation in a very, very short period of time. So it will be cloudy to begin with on the early part of Wednesday, but things are going to change pretty drastically with heavy snowfall accumulation as the system moves in. And then migrates its way off the continental United States with a warming up trend. As far as temperatures are concerned, temperatures will relatively stay just hovering around freezing, but as far as the clearing up of the skies, less cloudy, we are going to see that the pressure will increase, and then you will see that there will be less snowfall. So that is a look at New York City. Let's take a look at Pittsburgh. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, as we take a look at Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, we do see a similar situation. We do see the system moving into the region of Wednesday and Thursday. And then we do see the cloud is getting cloudy as the pressure drops in midday of Wednesday, December 16th in the Pittsburgh area. And as we can see, the temperature remains relatively the same, around freezing, but the pressure as the system moves into the area, the pressure drops almost below 1,010 hectopascals, and we do see that a significant amount of the snowfall accumulation happens with this window of time, and then actually you can see the heavy snowfall accumulation in the area. We are forecast to see at least 8 to 12 inches of snow accumulation in the Pittsburgh area, but this is a timeline simply by tracking the temperature forecast as well as the pressure forecast. And then when we do a correlation between these two data point streams, we do see that the snow is anticipated to be later on in Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday night to Thursday morning and mid Thursday. We do anticipate, because of the positioning of Pittsburgh, there will be a little bit less snowfall accumulation in that region. Weather Center is actually forecasting 12 to 18 inches of snow for the New York State area, whereas 8 to 12 inches of snow for the Pittsburgh area. So we do anticipate that the New York State region will actually get a significant amount of snowfall accumulation, but eventually this low pressure system is going to make its way off continental United States. The situation will remain still quite a bit cloudy in the region for Thursday and Friday as this system makes its way off the continental United States. But as you can see from this barogram, that the primary snowfall accumulation is forecast to be Wednesday night, Thursday morning, with a significant amount of snow. In some areas, there will be ice accumulation. In some areas further south of this zone, we're looking at as far as northeast North Carolina and southwest Virginia, looking for freezing rain and some light snowfall, some ice accumulation. So there may be travel disruptions as far south as northern North Carolina, northwest North Carolina, and the temperatures will be pretty cold there also. So this is a system that we're taking a look at. We do have another system that we eventually are going to be reporting on that is actually going to be bringing quite a bit of snow to the Rockies, and this is actually going to be impacting the states of Washington, Oregon, and also Northern California. So that's another system that's actually making its way with a wintry blast, but that's going to be on the West Coast. So that is our forecast for today. We're going to continue to watch these models as they come in, as these different frontal systems move in. Florida is taking a look at the southeast section of the United States, is experiencing a cold front right now. Temperatures have dipped quite a bit into this, in some cases, the 50s and 60s. Of course, that's quite warm for what the residents of the Northeast are going to be experiencing shortly, because most of their temperatures will be below freezing. So that is, if you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and click the subscription bar and notification bell for our next update. As always, we appreciate all of our subscribers, and thank you. And always remember to bow to weather. Thank you.